Okay, welcome back for the third time in this to the Sacred Raven Tarot Vision. I am your soul work intuitive and your spiritual coach, Jamie. Now, we shall begin. I had some people that were in here that I owed a question to. Reading for those that I asked Spirit to please send. And I'm going to ask now, Spirit, Archangel Michael, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Metatron, angels and spirits above, please send those that need to hear this message the most tonight. Those that are seeking answers, those that need peace of mind, those that need content, those that need answers to love. Please send them in this room tonight and use me as a vehicle and a channel to provide those answers. With that, I thank you. Amen. Okay. Well, let's begin all over again, shall we? And let's hope this time it works out a little better for us. I think tonight it's probably the weekend where this place where I'm at is just terrible for the Xfinity towers. That's what I think it is, because they've always had problems. And by next week, I will definitely be in another spot. So the Wi-Fi should be a lot better, and it will not throw us out like this, interrupting us. Tick. Okay. Those of you that are in the room, I am so happy to see you. Thank you for being here. This is the Sacred Ravens Tarot Vision. My name is Jamie, and I'm the spiritual coach and your soul work intuitive. I am doing readings for those that I've asked Spirit to please send to me. Those of you that resonate with me, that walk on my frequency range. Those of you that would probably most likely have very similar birth charts as well, astrologically anyhow. And Spirit is almost always very, very good about sending the right people to me that need to hear the right message, okay? And a lot of times at the right time, divine timing, okay? I could be an hour into it, and then you'll come right in at the moment that you need to hear it. If you would like a question answered, I can do that, but I only do 2-card pulls while we're live, because anything else gets a little too extensive and it takes up too much time, especially as the room gets full. However, you can find me on Fiverr. You can also email me for further details and how we can do that. I work as a spiritual life coach, so I do deep sessions as well. I believe in the description box, you'll be able to see where you can reach me on Equity. And I do readings, audio readings for as little as $11.11. That's right, 11.11. And they're 15 minutes long and 15-minute videos, which are 22.22, right? And then we have the 30 minutes for 44.44. Among, I think there's 2 others, and we'll have classes coming up soon. Okay, for those of you that are interested in learning more about toxic relationships, narcissistic abuse, emotional manipulation, which is it's a vital and important topic. We're going to have those classes coming up by the end of the fall, as well as the wisdom of worth. We're going to be doing training on self-worth, self-value, what that means, to love oneself. Okay. Yeah. So without further ado, we're going to begin. Miss Tick got her 2-card pull, and she had a question, although she didn't put her question in the box yet. I'm trying to sleep, and you can't. Oh, you can't. Oh my gosh, I know that. I know how that feels. I couldn't last night. And then this morning I had a little argument with the fellow, And I was angrier than, I can't remember the last time I was that mad. I cursed, and I don't curse. Okay. So, yes, I was very upset. So go ahead, put your question in the box should you want a special question for yourself. Don't forget to hit the like button so YouTube can register that I'm alive and other people can see me. If you enjoy this video as you're watching it, please subscribe. Ooh, Healer of the Ages. This was also a card that I had picked up during the podcast read. A lot of us are going through deep, deep healing at the moment, on the micro scale and on the macro scale. We've gone through a lot. We're going through big changes in many different ways. We're starting new careers. We're ending relationships that have lasted a long time. A lot of us are coming out of abusive relationships. Many are starting ones, having uh, new babies. Uh, we're going to have a lot of pregnancies coming up as well. Pisces full moon is the perfect time for many of you to get pregnant. Very, very fertile time at the full moon, the Pisces full moon. This is going to be like the reckoning. A lot's going to be revealed. You know, the veil is going to pierce. You're going to kind of see yourself from a different perspective and really have a really good grip on what it is you want from the perspective of spiritual eyes. You know, knowing yourself deep down and being honest with yourself about what you want. Not caring about keeping up with the Joneses, but knowing what makes you happy and what you define as successful, what you define as emotional fulfillment. And that's going to be an incredible breakthrough for a lot of you. I've seen some people refer to it as the new earth or the new age, like this is the age of Aquarius that's coming in. If that's true, oh God, help us. I'm a huge researcher, so I know a lot about history and what is written for what's coming, because we are in a spiritual war. And so it's affecting us on a personal level in our relationships. And that's why we're seeing so many people break apart, so many people grow apart, because you'll have one person who's growing spiritually exponentially, and the other person just sort of stuck in the 3D, stuck in that rebel mindset, right? That devil energy. And it's sad because we're going to see a lot of families break apart because of this as well. And we're going to see it on a collective scale. So as we approach the Pisces new moon, this is the energy that's being carried through. And many of you, especially those of you that resonate with me, my people, are healers. That's right. You're looking at a healer of healers and a teacher of healers. So a lot of you are going to be asked, it's going to be your responsibility to step up, because you guys are not only emotionally mature, but you're spiritually mature to the point where you really can, in your way, in the area that you choose, find a way to enlighten the world just a little bit, even if that's in your family. But this is what's being asked. This is the energy. Why was I upset? Because of the stuff that he had done, you know, and this and the stuff that he had been doing, what he continues to do with the money, with what I now have to go through because of having to give up my place and how hard he's made it. That's, when you're in a relationship with somebody who's toxic, that's borderline narcissistic, that's uh, have addictions, that is extremely reckless and childish. And, I love him with all my heart, and he does have a good heart, and I know he adores me, but at the same time, he's thrown away our lives. And I'm not going to go back to him, not until he heals, not until he matures and realizes what he's done. The detriment, he doesn't get it. And it made me very upset this morning. And it takes a lot for me to get upset. And I was pushed. I was pushed. He takes advantage of my good nature and my patience. And I was upset about it, very upset, because he kind of, brushes it off and dismisses it. And I had to say, hey, no, no. What you're doing is wrong and you need to see it. And he's not the only one. There's a lot of people right now who are in these heavy, toxic relationships, and they're ending. They're ending, and many of you will be walking away from them. Some of them are within us, right? There's the twin flame, which is between two individuals, but then there's a twin flame that's within you as well, because we mirror what the other person is going through, right? My masculine is mirroring what's going on with him as masculine, and vice versa. It's like he's his shadow, but it's being manifested in a different aspect. I won't be upset. It's hard, because I have to start all over. I was going to school, I've got my business, and looking for work because he was supposed to be taking care of all of this while I was building the business. But what do you do when your husband has money problems, that goes to the casinos, that has addictive problems, that is immature, that is reckless, that causes the loss of your home? You know, he's lucky I don't wring his neck. You know, well, I've had to do a lot of healing and a lot of accepting, and I need to be a good example for, as a leader, I need to be a good example for my other empathic and spiritual souls, especially women in relationships, long-term relationships, or relationships like this that are toxic and hard to deal with. Even if you love them, even if they have a good heart, it doesn't matter. Tina Turner said, "What's love got to do with it? What's love got to do with it?" Okay. Ooh, hostilities. And I'm not surprised, because as Virgo went into Mars, and I had said this a week ago, as Virgo, Leo leaving Mars, and Virgo went into Mars. We've got the 4 planets in Virgo. That hostilities were on the rise. There would be a lot of arguments. I warn people to be careful and watch what you say. That not to get to that place. I forgot all about it. And I was there this morning. But for you all, hostilities. But for the most part, a lot of those things are being healed. You're being purged. A lot of things are being cleansed. Okay? Because the renewal process is taking place as you purge yourself, as you cleanse yourself of the people of the environments, of those things, your spiritual energy is going to rise. Okay? You're going to be seeing things so clear, and your intuition is going to be spot on. I guarantee it. And you're going to begin to feel a lot more passionate. You're going to be able to see your life from a new point of view. It's going to be a new you. This is a new life cycle with new choices. It's going to feel weird. It's going to feel weird for a lot. Um, a lot of us are going through the tower moments. This deck calls it the storm warning. And it's funny because as you're going through your tower moments, at the same time, we're seeing mega storms like the hurricane, right? I won't even get into why that's so big and why they're hyping it up even further. Um, the ones at the top are very, very smart with weapons of mass destruction. Victory. Victory. You're on the precipice. You're in between two worlds. You're in between the older one and the new one. Teeter-tottering. This is from going from the old into the new. Tick, what was your question, honey? I checked. I got your $5 for your question. So you should tell me what you want to ask. Woo! Envy. For some, you've got a third party energy around you that's very envious. For others of you, you're in relationship. Like I said, this is the same topic of this toxic relationship you're in, where there's been a lot of jealousy. Either that's within you or it's the other. And the jealousy is coming in different forms. Some of you are starting things where it's really taking up your time, and your love, your person has been feeling some kind of way about it, you know. For others of you, it's a third party situation where there again, the time and the attention has been removed from the relationship where it normally would have been there. And for others of you, because of this victory that you've gained, you've got a lot of jealous eyes, envious eyes on you. Be very, very careful. Not everybody is a friend. Watch what you say. Watch what you confide, who you confide to. Amethyst Click. Yes, we're doing 2 card pulls. The 2 card pull is $5, and those are the only ones I do online because they last long enough. Where when I do too many of them in a row, it takes up a lot of time from other people that come in and ask. So I do those live, and else, anything more extensive, I do outside of this. So that could be like an audio, pre-recorded video, and even phone sessions, face to face over Skype video or Zoom video, something like that. I have that information in the description box. I have a page on Equity, and you can look. I have it as cheap as $11.11, and it can be as high as $111 for a not just a read, but a spiritual coaching session, because I am a certified coach, spiritual coach. So I blend the two together. And as for the $5 2-card pool, that's one question, 2 cards. You get to choose one of the cards out of 3 decks. I choose the other one, and the $5 goes into the PayPal address, which I put here at the top. Ooh, confidence. The confidence has been worked on for a lot of you. You might have Leo in your life. If not, Leo is in your chart. We've got 37, which is a 1. So there again, it's pointing out to new beginnings. Where this victory is really due to you having worked on your confidence. Some of you still need to work on that confidence level. And it's probably due to this feelings of envy. But others of you, because of this victory, right? And things having been healed, right? Particularly with these hostilities. Confidence has been gained. You're walking taller. You're feeling better about yourself, and it's because things are getting more clear. Things are coming to light. Some of the breakthroughs and the answers that you have been waiting for almost all year, maybe for the last few years, are now starting to unfold, and it's starting to happen at a more rapid pace. By the time we get to that Pisces new moon, full moon, it's really going to shed light. Like it's going to shine a really bright light on a lot of the things that were swept under the rug, that were hidden and in the dark, okay? Either you're going to find out through friends, or it's something you're going to find out with your own eyes, being people getting caught red-handed, or this is something that spirit reveals to you, okay? It's not knowing something and then coming to the realization of something, but secrets being revealed is what this is. Secrets and things that were done behind the scenes and done in the dark is going to be uncovered. Yeah, no, that's what I was saying, Tick. What happened to your question? It's not in the box. And I saw you paid for your question. You might need to retype it. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button if you're enjoying this. It does great for me as YouTube is able to filter me through and get my video out there. Mm-hmm. All right. We're going to continue. I'm going to pull some from the Psychic Tarot Oracle. And I told Amethyst Click that, yes, she may have a question if she wants to do the $5 2-card pull. I don't know if she heard that. And the address. Oh, no, I didn't put it in here. So let me do that. That's because we got kicked out of the room a couple of times. So for the $5 2-card pulls, visit this link here, http://www. Is calling. Okay. Ooh. I misspelled. There we go. Beautiful. So there's that. And I'll put my email address in here. I could have swapped Tick. Okay. And this is my email address for those of you that want to reach me by email. Okay. There we go. Perfecto. Okay. And if you want to subscribe to the free email list, free email list. So you know that when I come on and do the free readings, we do a lot of those, okay? Free oracle picks, and I've got some new things coming up as well. There's going to be some winners of readings as well. For those that share the video, that subscribe, that like, and put in the description box, or not description box, but in the comment section, Inspired Intuition. When I get to the 500 mark, are going to win the 15-minute audio reading. Okay. Free email list, HTTP, so you guys can sign up here. Know when I come on, do the free mini tarot readings. Don't miss those. I'm pretty thorough. I pull a decent amount of cards. I'd say it's the equivalent of a $30 reading for a lot of people, for a lot of readers on here for what they charge. So don't miss the free readings. www. That subscribe page. / of course, thesacredraven.coach. Okay. Make sure I got everything in there. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. There we are. I just want a message which I need to hear from the angel. Can I? Yes, you may, ma'am. Tick. So, special angel messages for Tick. Now you get to choose one of the cards. You get to choose one of these three. Moonology, Wisdom of the Tarot, and the Psychic Tarot Oracle. The Moon. And then I'm going to pull from the Psychic Tarot Oracle because I've been getting to learn the book. I think I'll read the page from whichever card I pull. So ever since I've owned them, I haven't really looked at the book. And this is a good way for me to do that. For a while, I was doing it with these, getting to know it. And even though I read intuitively, it's nice to get a broader perspective, take a look at how the writer and the author meant for them to be read or understood. Plus, adding the traditional element to it as well. Paying attention to the numerology, the colors, and anything else that stands out in my mind. Body sensations, physical sensations, they're getting stronger. When I'm fully awake and rested, that is the best time to, because I'm a pure open channel. But now that I've got kind of a full tummy because I ate some Chinese food kind of late, and it's 3 a.m, so I can feel myself I'm tired, so I'm not as clear as I'd like to be, so forgive me for that. And this is for Tick. For Tick. Spirit, what have we got for Tick? What can you tell us for Tick, please? Provide us with the best answer for her. What can she expect? What is the energy surrounding Tick at the moment? And they're getting all the cards just so. Okay. Is that it? No? Or yes, it is. Okay. And then I'm going to grab from this. Spirit. Please provide us with the best card possible that explains the situation or the energy that is surrounding Tick at the moment. What is it that she needs to know? What is she missing, not seeing? What could help her out here? What's the best advice that she needs for her situation at this moment? Please. It's it right there. Oh, yeah, okay. Bottom of the deck. Very nice. Have you been worried about your family at all? They're saying that you need to step out of your comfort zone in order for you to fulfill any wishes that you're hoping to take on. First of all, you're at the end of a cycle. You're at the very end of the cycle. But there's some things that you want to take on, but you're going to have to step out of your comfort zone and drop any fears that you have about making that move. You've been a little too stagnant, a little too comfortable and fearful when there's no reason to be, because prosperity is on the horizon. But if you want to see this happen, emotional satisfaction, in fact, emotional fulfillment, that's even better than having emotional fulfillment is even better than having all the money in the world. Okay, it's finding your purpose in life. It's feeling good. It's about feeling content, feeling happy, feeling ecstatic, feeling radiant. You can get there, and you know what it is. It's going to get you there too. But it's about you having to face your fears, face your shadow, make a commitment and an investment in yourself, and get out of your comfort zone. Take a risk. Be willing to roll the dice. I get this feeling you might be quite studious, or you like to read. Maybe, I don't know if you have classes or if you're taking classes or anything like that. It's going to be important for you to be grounded. Ground yourself when you get anxiety so that you can get more calm, get to a more mindful place. They're asking you to start keeping a journal, because they'd like you to get in the routine, like an evening and morning ritual, 5 minutes, where you can call upon spirit and ask them to utilize you, and you'll be used as a channel. And it's in those moments when you're being used as a channel and you're writing that a lot of answers that you're seeking will come out. And sometimes it may not be right there and then. It may take a week, maybe a couple weeks. But this is in reference and see things. Because spirit, they're never like, their timing is different from ours because they're working on universal time. We're working on earth time, right? So when they say they're looking at energy, when they tell us something's going to happen, it could be 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, right? The same thing here when you sit down to write. You can literally sit down with a journal and a pen, take your favorite pen and your favorite type of paper. Make sure the lines, if you like the wider ruled, get that. If you like the college ruled, get that. But the point is to use your favorite type of pen that provokes you to want to write even more. But before you actually sit down to do the writing, get into contemplation mode, get into a prayer, and ask Spirit to utilize you as a channel. And they will. Full moon. Okay? This is going to help you to work through the fears, to work through those anxieties that hold you back into this comfort zone spot so that you can get here. I think you're going to be very surprised what you might find. And I say this because look, this person they're holding rolled scrolls. Right? It's like the wisdom itself, the knowledge itself is the treasure. She's sniffing flowers, so there's this sense of uh, being in nature is really going to do wonders, especially for the emotion, the emotional realm. The green is that earthy feeling, so you get this sense of content, fulfillment, being at ease, being happy. Well, you fear leaving where you feel comfortable. When it says step out of your comfort zone, you have a fear of the unknown. Spirit has a place where they'd like you to be, where you'd find your emotional fulfillment. But you're going to have to be willing to get out of your daily routine, get out of where you feel comfortable. You might have to make a sacrifice. Whatever that is, they aren't revealing it to me right now. What they want you to do is to utilize the pen and a journal and to be an open through you. What it is they want you to do. There's something they want you to do. I don't know what that is. But you're going to have to be willing to step out of your comfort zone, out of your daily routine, and make some sacrifices in order to get this to happen. But for now, they want you to get in the routine habit of writing in your journal. Either either doing it twice a day, once in the morning, once at night, or at least once before bed. It's going to train you into, it's going to train you in several different ways. emotionally train you. It's also a mindset training, and it's also a way that answers through them as a portal yourself, as a channeler. You'll be less anxious and better able to utilize your own intuition. That's what they're telling me. So you're at an end of cycle now. Make that be part of your new life. This could be the seeds for something big down the road, door for you, what they have planned for your life. But begin it there. And it's funny because we've got here the North Node. Why don't you look up and find out what your North Node is? Get your free natal chart done, and it will tell you. Your North Node is your life purpose. Step out of your comfort zone and make steps to go there. And I know I went a little longer than I should have for that reading, so I apologize, but I wanted to be clear. The North Node is it's like your North Star. It's your life purpose. It's your soul mission. Like mine, for instance, is in Scorpio. So, of course, it's not so strange and out of this world that, look at me, I'm doing spiritual work. All lines of spiritual work and healing work is my domain, or investigative work as a truth seeker, right? Revealing truths, helping to heal, uh, teaching people things of like philosophy, things of the world, ancient history, all those things of Scorpio, right? That's the North Node. It's your life purpose. So Spirit wants you to step out of your comfort zone and do that, okay? Make sure you guys hit the like button so YouTube can filter me through and send a few more people in here before we leave tonight. We've already been in here 43 minutes. Holy crap. Hi, Amethyst. Did you decide whether or not you wanted a question? Okay. I put the address for the 2-card pull. I put the PayPal address up here, I think. Go ahead and type your question in there, and then let me know when you come back from the PayPal, and I'll begin. I'll finish the reading for the collective and then stop to read yours when you come back. Oh, Tick, you're so welcome. You're very, very welcome. Tell me how it went. Or, yeah, begin now, because I want to see you at the Pisces full moon. And, if you're not into writing, start just start getting things written, and you can take your voice, of course, and transfer it over into writing. But if you don't feel like actually sitting down and writing, if it's easier for you to kick back and just sort of use your voice, speak into a mic. Some people prefer it that way, but Spirit is kind of urging you to do that because it seems like you will be a good channel. I love you. And then come back on the full moon. And I'm going to continue for the collective. As I was saying, that a lot of you were going through abilities in your relationships. There was been some of you have had points where there were moments of rage. That may not have been you at all. I'm not saying that. It could very well have been somebody that you were seeing. Your other. And if not that, at the very least, strong contention. But there is somebody around you that's got strong feelings of envy. I want you guys to ignore them and be very careful who and what you say things to. Be careful with any valuable information that is private of yours. Do not share things with people that you don't know well or those that you suspect are narcissistic, okay? Their favorite thing to do is to collect information on you, pretend they're listening, pretend they care, and then they go broadcast it to the world. I got 71 out of the 100 mark. Oh, that's great. Congratulations. Give yourself a pat on the back and celebrate yourself for that, for the hard work. It's the weekend. Treat yourself out. Do something you've never done before. Go somewhere you've never been before. Eat something you've never eaten before, but treat yourself for that. A lot of you ladies need to do a little more for yourself like that. And this is a time for big changes anyway, so you should be doing more for yourselves. Go out and get your nails done. Go out and get your hair fixed. Go out and buy a nice, cute outfit, something that you maybe normally would never have thought about wearing. But, changing your wardrobe style a little bit. Feel new, feel fresh, feel beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It adds excitement and freshness and newness to your life. And it opens doors. It opens new avenues. People get stuck in a rut and they end up doing the same thing over and over again. They're like this: foundation and achievements, relationships, the family home, home businesses. We've got half the people this is working for, and the other half is not. Let's see what more Spirit has to say in regards to this. Like I said, there's going to be a lot of pregnancies happening around the full moon. And if not pregnancies, the birth of a new project, the birth of a new of a new person within you. Because a lot of you guys have been doing the spiritual work. You've been on the spiritual journey road for some time. And now it's come to where you've come to like full maturity, right? So you're at the beginnings. These are the seedlings, the sprouted seed, right? Birth, birth and rebirth. But achievements and foundation, building new foundations, achieving things. What else? Ooh. There we go. I had talked about the tower at the very start that a lot of us are going to be having our tower moments. That's what the disruption is. And it's also that storm warning card. And with this, I start to lose weight. I start to lose my weight and eat more healthy. Yes, me too. That's very good. God is our body. It's where God resides. Kingdom of heaven is within. That's your body. Keep it healthy. That's very good. Uh-oh. And it's reconnecting. So if it does that, I might lose you in the chat. But we've got disruption here. The endings of these foundations. You're having a lot of mental conflict over it too. It's really killing you. Trying to get this, trying to get a footing, trying to set some roots, trying to get a firm foundation going. Some of you might be losing your home. Oh, look at that. We've got 44 here. Not only do we have 44, but this card is a 16, which is 8 plus 8, 8. So there again, oh my God, I'm looking at 22. That's a 4, 2, 2, and 2. Spirit is all over this reading. All over it. $44. Both of these are about foundations. Building foundations. This is crazy. So really we've got, this is 2 8s or 4 4s. So however you look at it, these are also 2 4s. 888 again. I did a quick video last night because I had 5 8s in the reading. When I did our reading for the collective or the podcast, there were 5 8s. Last week when we did the weekly readings, we had what? The 88, 88, 88 came up. 444 came up. This is a powerful, I think people aren't really realizing the paradigm shift that we're going through as a collective and on a personal level. Everything that's happening on the outside is happening to us on the inside. Remember, you yourself are a walking universe. But right now, there's a lot of conflict over this this disruption, this tower that's come down and caused the loss of a strong foundation or of a home. That this is what you're trying to build, but many of you, I think, are also seeing it differently in big ways. You're having conflict over how to start over, where to go from here, how to work your way back up, how to keep it from falling apart. This is crazy. Channel so you'll know when I come on live. I give away free readings quite a bit. So subscribe, hit the like button so YouTube can filter this video through, if you know what I'm saying. I hope the chat did not. Oh, there we go. Cool. Chat is still working. King A, hello, darling. How you doing? Love begins. Love. What's love got to do? Got to do with it. That's what I wanted to sing to my husband, my crazy narcissistic husband this morning. What's love? The second-hand emotion. Love begins. Love. It's not just about the twin flame love. Although, yes, it is. I mean, there are quite a few that are going through this, right? Your twin flames are giving you all kinds of. I mean, this. Look how insane this person looks. It's all the mental conflict. Flames can cause your health. Okay, lose your hair from so much stress. Some people get the onset of their sicknesses because of these toxic relationships. But in this case, this is about love beginning. Love for yourself. That's love for your new purpose. You know, as we enter this, the Pisces full moon, this is also a new paradigm, a new shift, a new timeline. There's those of us that are going to be touched by spirit, and we're going to be shooting up spiritually and emotionally. Uh, very mature, really advanced, while others in our family, even the people that we're with, are going to kind of be stuck in their spiritual intelligence won't be as high, and a lot of them won't even be able to understand you from that perspective. That's going to be difficult. But if you can match what you've got coming, see what else Spirit has to say. I'm singing "What the F You Wear Love Go." Oh, Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne. There we go. Wisdom. Because you've gained a lot of wisdom. Let me tell you. This shit has brought you guys through so much. You've gone through so much, right? Trying to keep this foundation together and hold it up probably with not just your hands, but your feet, and keep all the plates spinning. And at some point, all that shit's going to come down. That's what's happening. Because new change needs to come in. Change. New beginnings. Wisdom. The wisdom you attained, you're going to use that, and it's going to help you get here. From firm foundation. 44, 8, 88, 888, and 444. You're going to see 444 a lot. You're going to be seeing 88 a lot. I know I've been seeing it left and right. I see it on my phone every minute. I see my phone at 88%. I see, the numbers of how many times somebody thumbed up a video, or how many subscribers somebody's got. And I'll keep running into, 880, 34, 88. It's all about time and time travel, the timeline. That's why 88 miles per hour, right? In Back to the Future, they put that number wasn't there for nothing. It wasn't by accident. There, movies and shows and film, and every detail is meticulously put there for a reason, for a purpose. Every symbol means something. It's never by any accident. They don't just pick anything to go on a set. No, they're very meticulous. When they write stories, they're very meticulous about it too. The symbolism means something. And that 88 miles per hour is referring to the 8888 Lionsgate portal and these times that we're in right now, right? That people are in conflict with, but you are, like I said, victorious, very victorious. You've got massive healing taking place, massive healing. Your relationships, envy and hostilities ending, not necessary. And a lot of you have already been through it. And for some of you, I had that warning about this person. Be careful. Because that healing has taken place. It's brought victory and healing within your foundations, your relationships, within you, the wisdom that you've gained. Step up. It's your turn to act in service for others in some capacity. People who are less fortunate, people who might need guidance and understanding, people who need some leading, people who need advice. But it's time for you to level up on where you are at spiritually as far as being in service to others. Making certain that your self-love is intact. If self-love isn't intact, your twin flame relationships will fall apart. Your love relationships will fall apart because what is within you is also out there, and it will work. Okay. Let's grab from the goddess of the moon and see what's up with her. All right. Oh, I was talking Back to the Future. 88 miles per hour. And that wasn't the only movie either. The number 88 or the number 23. Very esoteric numbers. Very esoteric. Ancient. Hello for those of you who have just come in. If you're enjoying what you're hearing, please subscribe. I give away free readings quite a bit. And if you enjoyed this video, thumbs it up so that way YouTube can filter it and we can bring some more people in before I end for the night. I'm on my third hour, but this is actually the third session because it cut us off the last two times. Spirit, what else do we need to know? So those of you who have been here is because I've asked Spirit to send you to me so that you might be able to get some answers, some peace and content in your mind tonight regarding love, regarding your spiritual life, regarding purpose. Okay, here we go. Yes, here she is again. She's popped up a couple times over the last couple days. It's about your sovereignty coming together as a whole and healed woman, a woman who loves herself and has the deepest sense of not just gratitude, but strong sense of knowing. And she knows who she is. She knows her value. She knows her worth. She has her, she's sovereign. No one can hold her down. She has her boundaries. She's also a leader, and she's not afraid. She's not afraid to share her gifts, to share herself. No fears. Well, fears, possibly, but the courage to jump over them, to walk through them. This is where spirit is taking you. When it's all said and done, by the end of the Pisces full moon, this should be you. We've got 11 here, right? 11. Spirituality. Heavy spirituality. You've been doing the spiritual work. And at some points, it's been like a dark night of the soul. That's beautiful. I love that card so much. Oop. No, wait. Oh, wait. That wasn't 11. That was a 41. How did I see 11? Oh, it looks like an 11 there, doesn't it? It's actually a 41. And this is 14. They're reversed. Either way, they're both fives. Big change. Big change. They want you to step into this, okay? They're both fives, which combined is a 10, which is a 1. That's coming at the end of the line, about to cross over the finish line. You're teeter-tottering. You're right in between worlds right now. This is what a woman, when she has, this is what she looks like. And this is what they want you to be. This is where they're taking you. Okay, this is why, damn it, I don't know where those cards are, where I put it. The healer of the ages had pulled up. This is who they are asking you to become. Within your relationship and within yourself. This is divine love. Yes, many people are going through breakups, but many are also getting married. Many are losing their homes, giving up leases, buying homes together, becoming pregnant. And it's more of a marriage with spirit and themselves. To achieve that inner peace, to achieve that position of leadership that they want you to be in. So there's a preparation process that always goes on before that. Spirit, what's going on with a lot of people's loves life right at the moment? Can we shed some light on that? Patience is called for. Patience. So remember the hostilities. Try to relax. Try not to jump down that person's throat, even though you may want to. And they may be getting under your skin at this moment. But Spirit is saying, be patient. The answers are coming. It's okay. They understand why you might be feeling some kind of way, but It's all good. The light is at the end. Just as long as you stick to spirit, you're good. Okay. Be patient. And I think they're asking you to be patient because for many of you, being patient is really hard, especially when you feel like you waited forever already. And look, but ooh, another card fell out, which is the fears card. Wow, feeling all tied up, but it's because of the inability to see ahead. We've got this little bunny here, or at least that's how they feel, and it's a scary feeling. By the way, this card is 40, so we've got another 4 here. So no, you're going to have to be patient, right? Once you get here, you're only going to see what's directly in front of you. You're not going to know every before you make any kind of choice. Yes, it's scary. You feel all tied up, like you can't make any decisions, like you don't know which way is which way to go. Do I go this way? Do I go that way? And there's a bit of a dark night of the soul sort of feeling to this too. Only she's not even looking up. If she were to look up, she'd see the light, but she's not. And this woman, she's not even really tied up, is she? It's like she's holding the birds down. It's like she's controlling the birds. She could let the string go and be free at any moment. And she's not even quite caged in. I mean, there's a representation of a cage, but that's a bird's cage, and she's not in there. This is all perception. So Spirit is only going to let you see just enough. Just enough. We don't need to know everything and see everything. All we need to know is the information that we need now to move forward. If you were to have all that information out there, one, it'd be too overwhelming. Two, you probably wouldn't make certain choices that they're hoping that you could make. You probably wouldn't take the extra effort if you knew how much something was going to take, but eventually was going to put you in the perfect place. So this is why the darkness is ahead back here. You can only see the light that's in front of you. One step at a time. Baby steps. Baby steps with patience. Patience for that love, that hunger you feel, that passion, that drive. It's going to take a lot of faith. Faith in yourself, faith in spirit. No, you can't see ahead of you. I know it's scary, very scary. Look. Analysis paralysis. Not knowing where you're going, not knowing who you might even be at the moment. But I think a lot of you are going to have a grip on this at the full moon, where this is having everybody ask, what is important? What are your core values? What does life mean to you? What brings emotional fulfillment to you? Do you love this person? Do you need to stay with this person? Should you leave this person? Do you need to journey away? Is there something inside of you that's holding you back? What is it? Do you know who you are and who you've become? What do you represent? And if you could represent something, what would it be? If you could say something to the world, what would that sound like? What would that be? Spirit, re-evaluating everything. What is your place? What is most important? Where should you be spending your time? Who should you remove? Who is worth it and who isn't? what is and what isn't. What are you willing to stand up for? What are you willing to die for? And what are you willing to advocate for, speak for? What do you will? What is that? They want you to think about these things. That's why some of you really should sit down and journal in the mornings and journal in the evenings and channel the spirit, ask spirit to use you, and so that it gets you in that mode of peace and content, contemplation, good for your health, but also helping you to be able to understand the symbology and find the answers that you need. Oh, an hour and a half already. Gotta wrap this up. Let's grab from Wisdom of Avalon. Let's see, Spirit. What more can you tell us about this energy? Ooh, 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 ooh. There it goes. Give him a couple cards. Just reflecting it back too. It's healing, fear about this partnership. Going through an emotional healing process. Very fearful about the future, regaining about this partnership and the foundation that just isn't there anymore, right? It just isn't. A lot of fears. It's just it's going over exactly what we had just went over here. It's just confirming it double time, right? Forgiveness, forgiveness of yourself, forgiveness for that significant other. If you're unable to let this go, you can't move forward. Forgiveness and faith, that goes hand in hand. And of course, we've got the cat, which is independence. It's very much the same as the sovereign card we saw. A lot of you are going out, striking out on your own. You're ending these karmic relationships. You're ending these toxic relationships. While others of you, this is spiritual in nature. This is all about finding yourself, coming together with the other, but not being able to do that until you're whole and within yourself first. Because then you're going to get that repeat serendipitous cycle, the kind that you don't want to be in, right? It's sort of a perpetual, like Groundhog's Day sort of thing. So it's important that you get right within yourself, especially if you want love, because they reflect precisely what you are not only just projecting, but what's going on inside. You don't even have to say anything. It's going to take faith. It's going to take patience. Leaving fears behind. One step at a time. One step at a time. Not being concerned with the conclusion of things, but having the faith to make that leap. That's where they want you to be. There's no way you can account for everything that you can, even if you have plan A, plan A, B, and C. Spirit can come in one fell swoop, remove instances for all three plans to work. Just like that. Letting go of the need to control the future because you can't. This is why they're asking you to please have your patience. This will work out. It's going to work out. Apply this to those relationships. It is those twin flame relationships. Yeah, there we go. Luck is on your side, however. Balance. You might know Sagittarius or have Sagittarius within your chart. Okay. Yeah. Real fiery, adventurous. Luck is on your side. The new moon. Whatever is happening right now, that cycle is going to end right around the next new moon. Yeah. From the energy deck. Oh, yeah, I did. Okay. Let's grab one from the Wisdom of the Oracle. Okay. So many changes that are happening, upheavals, inside and out. Questioning your security, your stability. How are you going to get secure? How are you going to get stable? What does it mean to be secure, safe, and stable? Who's providing that? Well, Spirit wants you first to feel stable and secure within yourself before you rely on anybody else. A lot of you are in codependent relationships, which are very, very toxic. And those are going to end. That's why Spirit has stepped in, because they weren't going anywhere. Time to go. Got another person on the road. It's just reiterating what the last journeying card, what the last card was. And notice here, her road looks like it ends midway. And there's a door way the hell down there. She can't see what's in front of her. She's way the hell up. She's got the courage. She's moving forward. This is what they want you to do. For many of you, the situation is not for you. The truth will come out. For some of you, a blessed truth. For others of you, a not so blessed truth. We're seeing 22 again. Yeah. Yep. 5, 6. Yeah. And 11. 11 and 22. Very nice. I love it. I love it. This is all about journeying forward, leaving that stuff behind. It's a new paradigm. The healer of ages coming in. Foundations being rebuilt. Other foundations being toppled. Having to redo things brick by brick by brick by brick, one bit at a time. So you don't go ahead of yourself and then have to knock it all down just to do it all over again. So go slow. Each day, be as mindful, moment to somebody to sway you one way or another, but making that adjustment, knowing you're blessed, knowing you're protected, moving forward to the place where they want you to be. They want you to become that sovereign moon goddess, that healer, that leader, and to stop messing around with lesser minded beings. Do you know what I mean? People that can't handle where you're going. I'm going to pull from the Tarot of the Moors deck. Look at that beautiful world card. This is after the Middle East, parts of Spain. Spirit, what messages can we wrap this reading up with tonight? What do we need to know? Miguel Garcia. Hello, darling. How are you? Don't forget to like and subscribe to the video if you, in fact, do like this video and would like to know when I come on live for the free tarot reading sessions, which I do a lot of because I'd like to give thanks to people for purchasing my readings and getting the coaching sessions with me and really, really doing the work. I'm proud of everyone. And so I like to give free readings as a thank you. Woo! Decisions, decisions, decisions. Justice, balance. There we go again. For some of you, this actually represents a contract or a lease, like we saw with the house, the foundations and achievements. We saw foundations, the foundations energy card came out of that too as well. Back to back. Watching any feelings of envy or people that possess that when they're around you. You can live the way you want to live. You don't have to live the way others expect you to. Spirit wants you to know that. Why do I feel you're dealing with a narcissistic individual? How many of you are dealing with a narcissistic emperor? An Aries or a Sagittarius? And we saw a Sagittarius card earlier, so I'm feeling Sagittarius pretty heavy, but definitely a fiery sign, a fiery narcissistic sign. There again, look. Got Justice here. She's blindfolded. She's got the sword, her sword of truth, her scales. And here again, we've got the Two of Swords. She's blindfolded, but But this time, she's using her intuition to make that decision, even though she also has her mind. She's going within. She's a critical thinker. This is the Queen of Pentacles. This might represent some of you guys who have a lot of earth in your chart, or might be a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. This is about you becoming something big, something new. It's like a coming of age. That's the message I'm getting real strong. It's a renewal, rekindling, and a rebirth. But for a lot of you, this really is about, it's a whole new you with a new belief system, a new fresh outlook, where one that you didn't even have 6 months ago. This is how big your spiritual awakening has been thus far. Pretty important stuff. It's huge. Mhm. This is like the fear card, all caught up, right? Analysis paralysis, overthinking, money problems, thinking about money problems over and over and over again, relationship issues over and over and over and over again, being stuck like that, and unable to get out of it. A lot of you were in that energy for a long time and have come through, but some of you are still in that energy. Page Pentacles. We got more earth here. The money or material card. Somebody's seriously affected your ability to move forward and make your money. They were hurting it, as well as your passion. Oops, that's too many. This is you at the moment. It's who you're embodying. The hermit, the spiritually connected individual. Look at these waters. It reflects your emotional world. Deep but calm. The waves are tiny, they're harmless. But this water has depth. I believe that's the egg. Yep. We've got the symbol of the serpent and the egg. It's like some of you are going to get a large payout. You've been waiting for it too with this justice card. There's something to do with court, decisions, but wow. Bottom of the deck. This is what you're after. This is what you're trying to achieve. Looks like you might. by becoming the healer, the teacher that you are, or by connecting with this Taurian individual. Let's get a final. Let's get a final card from the Moonology deck. Spirit, what final answers or advice can you send us off with tonight, please? Please reveal what final answers or advice that we can be sent off with, please. As I'm seeing Capricorn, this might be the fact that your hard work is paying off. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It sure is. And this was at the new moon in Capricorn. Whatever this was, kind of maybe either began or actually started seeding, or started your seeds of this planted a while back started to sprout right around this time. And you know what? You're coming to a climax. Things are getting even better. Things are opening up in a big way. Big way. Big way. Remember, your luck is on your side. Fascinating. Your luck, hard work is paying off, and luck is on your side. For some of you, this is talking about the spiritual work, talking about your divine inner flame, and the sacrifices you made for that. You wanted to give up, but they said, have patience. This person's coming round. If you want to accept them, you have no other choice but to do that. And that's kind of what they got to tell you. That's what they got for you there. A win-win is in the forecast. Scales of balance, justice, once again, things coming together. And then what's wonderful is that it brings a win for both. No one comes out a loser in this. Nobody. You just be prepared to step up, step out, get out of those fears that have you so tied up, that makes you feel like you're bound. Because you really aren't that. If you could just get past that initial shift, that's when the ball starts to roll. But if you revert back, then it's like a screeching halt, and then it's the energy will keep you stuck again. Right? And the whole point of this is about finding your sovereignty, finding and claiming your independence. The truth coming to light. What was hidden is going to come to the surface. Be prepared. Be prepared. All right. Well, it's 4:12 in the morning here in Seattle. I have been on 1 hour and 43 minutes, and that's just for this session. I had gotten on 2 other times earlier before that. We'd gotten kicked out, so we had to start all over again. Because I had a couple of people have a question they wanted to ask. they wanted to do a $5 2-card pull, so I had to come back. But man, I didn't realize it was already 4 o'clock in the morning. I love doing these, so time can fly, but I can feel my energy drain, and that's the hard part about being a reader, being empathic, and being a channel, is that it drains you very, very quickly, very fast. So that's why it's so important to do so much meditation beforehand, a lot of contemplation and thinking and taking it easy before you ever dare sit down and do a reading. So you don't come into the reading with all that stuff, right? Dragging it in. But I'm beginning to feel too tired to carry on. And so, oh, I adore you. I adore you. Thank you, King. That was sweet. I will be back tomorrow. Hopefully, we don't have the same problems that we did tonight. Shit. By next week, it should be better because I should have moved into my friend's place by then. Cross your fingers because I am leaving my narcissist. And like I said, being in a position of leadership, I have to be a good example, right? To walk your walk. And this person overstepped their boundaries too many times. So we're kind of going to be going our separate ways as far as our living arrangements for the first time in 24 years. But where I'm going, I think the Wi-Fi connection should be at 12,000 times better than it has been here. Where I'm at, the towers were in the really bad area. So we tend to get kicked out a lot. So I do apologize for that, everybody. I do love you so much. And I want to thank you for being here with me tonight. My Cancer sun, no, I'm a Gemini. I have a Scorpio moon. And my rising sign is Scorpio, but it's so much on the cusp that Libra is on there really strong. And I resonate to Libra really strongly too. My son is a Cancer. He's a Cancer and a Cancer. He's Cancer with Cancer moon and Scorpio rise. So definitely water. A lot of water. Yep. Gemini. My Gemini sun. Gemini Venus. Leo is in Saturn and Mars. Taurus is in Mercury and Jupiter. Oh, and then the Libra. Well, Libra is the air. And it sits right on the cusp of the ascendant. And then my North Node is in Scorpio as well. So I got equal parts of all of them. So I'm just chill. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. This, that. This, that. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. That's where it's at. So I love you guys. I appreciate you being here with me tonight. I wish I could continue. I can't believe it's 4:17 in the AM. Oh my God. This is your first time here and you would like to see more of me and get a free reading, which I do quite a bit, as a thank you to my beautiful friends. Subscribe. You can also go to the address which I put in the chat box if you want to go to and sign up for the free newsletter. And if you would like to donate anything, I did put the PayPal address in there as well. You may also buy me a cup of coffee at coffee.com. That will be in the description box, among other things. And I shall see you all tomorrow. I love you so much. It was wonderful to see you. I missed being in here. I was only gone away for 5 or 6 days, and it felt like months. Months. Cancer, Sun, Libra, Moon, and Gemini. No. All right. Yeah, we got some things in common. See? Yeah, I told you that's how Spirit works. I asked Spirit to send only those that resonate with me. And many times, like I said, oftentimes the chart itself mirrors my own chart, or the energies are very, very similar. This is such an amazing tribe too, because the people, they make friends so fast in the chat room, and I love that. So we all become, a lot of us have been getting really, really tight, and I love that. So I don't want anybody up in here who doesn't resonate with me on any level or any kind of way. And Spirit's been amazing about sending the right people in. This is gonna be a family, okay? A family. I love you guys very much. I appreciate you being here with me tonight. I really do. And I'll be back tomorrow. I will be back. Get my rest. Oh my God, that's amazing. 444. I love it. I love it. I love it. That's so nice. All right, my loves. I shall see you tomorrow. Namaste. Voila. Hola. Ciao. Until next time.